Nobody expected Caitlin Clark to shut down the legendary center Brittney Griner with just one move. This wasn't just any match.
Angel Reese just flipped the script by jumping straight into the Brittney Griner drama, and let me tell you, she did not come empty-handed. She came with shade, secrets, and smoke. Reese is calling out Brittney Griner and dropping claims that could shake the WNBA to its core. For the longest time, Angel kept quiet while the internet ran wild, twisting the entire story. Suddenly, people were dragging Caitlin Clark, calling her spoiled and entitled, like she somehow set Brittney up to take the fall. But Angel says that's not how it went down at all. In her eyes, Brittney Griner isn't the victim. She's the real problem. And in a recent interview, Angel spilled major tea. She says Brittney didn't come at Caitlin because of the game. It was because Caitlin was about to expose something much deeper. And here's where it gets dark. According to Angel, Brittney's move was a warning, a message that basically said, if I can get away with coming for you on camera, imagine what I could do when nobody's watching. This isn't just trash talk. This is intimidation, plain and simple. The WNBA has never seen drama this explosive. And now, Angel Reese is pulling the curtain back on everything. Nobody expected this, especially because Caitlin and Angel have always been fierce rivals, competing for the crown. So when Angel backed Caitlin up, fans were stunned. But insiders say Angel felt she had no choice. The hate Caitlin was catching had gone too far, and someone needed to step in.
Why do you think people love Caitlin Clark, besides her skills?
She can shoot threes from logo.
We never seen that before. That's my point. Steph Curry, a little kid. Like Steph Curry, I love. You know why I love Steph Curry? Because I've never seen that before.
For months, Caitlin Clark has been under fire, and no one really knows why. Look at the viral posts flying around. One user on X wrote, Caitlin's a great player, but her attitude during this tournament was disappointing. We need better role models. The crazy part, Caitlin hasn't done anything except stand up for herself and play hard. So where's all this hate really coming from? People are calling her a brat, a diva, even saying she's full of herself. One comment even said, she's not some poor little victim, she's just an a-hole pretending not to be. Like seriously? But here's where things get suspicious. If you line up the timeline, you'll notice something weird. Most of this backlash started right after the Griner incident hit the headlines. Coincidence? Angel Reese doesn't think so. In fact, Angel believes this entire smear campaign is calculated. She says it's not random at all. It was designed to flip the narrative. And she's convinced Brittney Griner helped stir the pot behind the scenes. And once you start connecting the dots, it all adds up. In that same interview, Angel didn't hold back. She said Brittney came for Caitlin to stop her from telling the truth. She claims Brittney has secrets she's been hiding for years. But those secrets, according to Angel, we all know them already. Brittney's just hoping we stay quiet. Asterisk.
I've never seen that before. I've seen it a little bit in Mahmoud Abdul-Roh, but I've never seen a guy consistently come down. And if you look at, like, if you saw Steph on the street, he ain't got the LeBron muscles. He's not 6'9", he's 6'10". He looked like a perfect, normally office guy.
Yeah.
He's doing stuff that people never seen before. She's doing stuff we've never seen before. Never seen nobody do that on a consistent basis.
But Angel made one thing clear. Targeting Caitlin Clark won't stop the truth from coming out. So what exactly is this truth Angel keeps hinting at? Here's where it gets real messy. For years now, rumors have swirled about Brittney Griner and a supposed DNA report, one that allegedly revealed some surprising physical traits that most fans never expected. But insiders say this goes way deeper than just body talk. Not only has Brittney reportedly had these traits, but sources claim the WNBA has known all along, and quietly looked the other way. Even crazier, league insiders say it's basically an open secret behind the scenes. And now the whispers are getting louder. If Caitlin Clark wasn't about to speak up, someone else probably would have, and maybe that someone was Angel Reese herself. So now the question becomes, who's really telling the truth? Is Angel simply calling it how it is? Or is someone higher up in the league working overtime to shut this all down? And another thing, why didn't any other major players step in to defend Caitlin when this whole mess blew up? That silence says a lot. What really shocked fans is that Angel Reese was the last person anyone expected to come for Brittney Griner. They've never been tight, but there's always been mutual respect. Angel even once went viral for allegedly saying that a prime Brittney would cook a prime Allen Iverson. She later denied ever saying it, but fans noticed. She never really disagreed with the idea. That alone shows how highly she rates Brittney as an athlete.
There's a lot of girls in WNBA that have done it in spurts, but you know, that game I'm watching y'all in the Final Four, I'm like, damn, like, and I was a hater because, you know, I'm down. She was like, she's not going to hit that shot, and bam, like, damn, she's not going to hit that shot. Man, like, if I say 10 times you're not going to hit the shot and you hit the shot, that means you're the truth. So I'm telling you now.
Surprisingly, Brittney didn't seem offended by the Allen Iverson comparison at all. She responded with love, saying, "We all know AI was one of the most exciting to ever do it. I still get crossed up just watching his highlights." And for years, Angel and Brittney have been hyping each other up in interviews. In one Rolling Stone feature, Brittney even said, "I love the energy. I love the new wave. I think the momentum in women's basketball is finally taking off." Brittney's always seen Angel as a rising force in the league, and Angel has given that respect right back. But now, the vibe has shifted. Behind all those smiles and friendly interviews, sources say Angel's been holding on to receipts, serious stuff that could shake the league if it ever came to light. And with the recent drama exploding, she's finally letting some of it slip. According to people close to the situation, Angel has known about the Brittney whispers for a while. But it's not just about the DNA rumors. It's about how the WNBA allegedly plays favorites. Angel believes Caitlin Clark is being thrown under the bus. While certain stars are getting protection, she even claims to have seen proof, texts, DMs, maybe even legal conversations that suggest certain players get away with stuff that would get others fined or suspended. And if that's true, it explains a lot, like why Brittney felt bold enough to come at Caitlin in the first place. She thought there'd be no real consequences. Angel also believes all this could have stayed behind the scenes if Caitlin had just kept quiet, but that's not who Caitlin is. She's not one to stay silent when something feels shady, and that's exactly why things blew up. Some insiders even claim Caitlin was preparing to speak out, and Brittney tried to silence her before that could happen. But here's the twist. Angel Reese wasn't going to stay silent either. Even though Caitlin's her biggest rival, Angel said this hate campaign had gone too far. She knows what it feels like to have your story twisted by the media, and she wasn't about to let someone else go through it, even if it's her toughest competition. Now the WNBA is knee-deep in a scandal they can't ignore. Fans are picking sides, some backing Brittney, others riding with Angel. Either way, this isn't dying down. So far, the league's stayed quiet. But behind closed doors, insiders say they're scrambling because if more dirt comes out, this could become the biggest scandal women's basketball has ever seen. And let's be real, no one thought Angel Reese would be the one putting Brittney Griner on blast. If anything, people assumed she'd be riding with her. On the flip side, Angel and Caitlin have always been rivals. They're constantly compared, chasing the same spotlight, the same crown. So when Angel sided with Caitlin, it left everyone shook. But it didn't stop there. Things really hit the fan when Angel's own mentor, Shaquille O'Neal, went viral for saying Caitlin might actually be better than her. That moment lit the internet on fire. During Angel's appearance on Shaq's podcast, the whole energy changed when he started gassing up Caitlin Clark. He called her the best thing since sliced bread. When Shaq asked Angel why she thought fans loved Caitlin so much, she could have kept it classy, maybe said it's her basketball IQ or leadership, but instead, she brushed it off, saying it's just because of her logo threes. Shaq didn't let that slide. He clapped back, saying, "Nah, it's more than that. People love Caitlin because she's the full package." Right in front of Angel. And if you watch the clip, you can see it. The look on Angel's face says everything. That mix of jealousy and disappointment was impossible to miss. But this drama goes way beyond hurt feelings or competition. It's not just about who's better, it's about power, protection, and who really runs the WNBA. Remember when Angel Reese hit Caitlin Clark with the "you can't see me" gesture and got blasted online for being ghetto? But when Caitlin did the exact same move to Hailey Van Lith, folks just laughed it off like it was harmless fun. That double standard set the internet on fire, and not in a good way. Sure, you could chalk it up to typical on-court trash talk, but let's be honest, Angel and Caitlin have never been seen as allies. So for Angel to break that silence and speak out against Brittney Griner, yeah, that hit different. And it's not about chasing headlines or trying to stay relevant. Angel doesn't gain a thing by stepping into this storm. If anything, she's putting herself at risk. But she's doing it anyway, because the truth matters. Even if it gets messy. And honestly, it makes sense why Angel is siding with Caitlin now. Caitlin isn't just the league's rising star. She's become the scapegoat. Since entering the WNBA, she's been hit with non-stop hate. She's been labeled spoiled, entitled, arrogant. And on the court, it's even worse. Elbows, trash talk, taunts. It's like players are targeting her on purpose, and then came the moment that blew everything wide open. That now infamous play where Brittney Griner physically went after Caitlin. Brittney ended up fouled out, but things really exploded after the game when she allegedly made a racially charged comment, calling Caitlin a trash and white girl. That's when the match hit the gasoline. What shocked fans the most? How fast the league brushed it under the rug. No fine, no suspension, not even a public statement. The whole thing just disappeared. But imagine if the roles were reversed. If Caitlin Clark had said the same thing to Brittney Griner, she wouldn't just be trending, she'd be cancelled. Headlines would be calling it a hate crime. The league would have had her benched indefinitely pending investigation. That kind of double standard is impossible to ignore. And let's not forget Liz Cambage. Back in 2021, she allegedly made racially insensitive remarks toward Nigeria's national team, and that was basically the end of her career. Dragged online, dropped from the Olympics, she walked away from the league completely. But Brittney, she's still playing like nothing happened. And worse, she never even acknowledged it. No apology, no explanation, just silence. According to insiders, Brittney's actually bragging behind the scenes, acting like she's untouchable. Word is, she's been flexing on teammates, ignoring coaches, and treating the team like her personal empire. And the league, dead silent. By not stepping in, the WNBA sent a loud message. This is the new normal. That's why no one said a word when Caitlyn was targeted, and why even big-name commentators calling for accountability got ignored. But Angel Reese wasn't about to let that slide. She stepped up, told the truth, and now the league's facing a full-on crisis. Rumors are swirling that Angel might be next on Brittney's radar, but insiders say she's ready. She's picking up right where Caitlyn left off. And this time, she's not just defending a teammate, she's coming with receipts. If Brittney tries to clap back again, she could be staring down a career-ending scandal. One even the league won't be able to bury. And if you've stuck around this long, you already know what to do. Hit that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, smash subscribe, and turn on notifications because this story's just getting started. Catch you in the next one.